right, so another story in the news. Our friend Tucker.
Esteemed colleague. We're in the same line of work here. So, yeah. Oh, Tucker Carlson.
Yes.
All right. What do you have to say?
The other night, he ran about mask. Anti-mask.
Another
rant.
anti-mask rant.
Yeah.
It's a new one on me. All right. So what do you have to say?
So he said people should confront people wearing masks. If they see anybody or any kid wearing a mask, they should call the Child Protective Services because it's child abuse.
Your response when you see children wearing masks as they play should be no different from your response to seeing someone beat a kid in Walmart. Call the police immediately. Contact Child Protective Services. Keep calling until someone arrives.
Oh, you're the voice for the children.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Putting a mask over somebody's face is like abuse, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same as getting hit and your life is in danger. The only thing is your life is being protected from danger this time.
Well, allegedly, considering that to be determined. Is the pandemic real? Is it a hoax? I don't know, but he makes a very good point.
Yeah.
So he says you should harass people wearing a mask and ask them politely why they're wearing a mask.
Angry Biden voters will snort at you in judgment. How could you, they're saying from behind the gauze. How could you? That's the question we should be asking of them in return. The rest of us should be snorting at them first. They're the aggressors. It's our job to brush them back and restore the society we were born in. So the next time you see someone in a mask on the sidewalk or on the bike path, do not hesitate. Ask politely but firmly, would you please take off your mask? Science shows there is no reason for you to be wearing it. Your mask is making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, because science dictates that there is no need for masks anymore.
Okay.
Since people are vaccinated. And they should not wear masks anywhere now.
Indoors or outdoors.
Yeah.
Is that what the science says? Is that what, are scientists saying you shouldn't wear a mask even indoors?
No, CDC is still saying if you are within 6 feet of the same space, you should be wearing a mask.
Yeah, but Tucker Carlson said that there's no scientific reason. So what does that mean? If somebody's not telling the truth. Either he's not or the CDC's not.
It's probably CDC.
Yeah, and Tucker Carlson is a multimillionaire, so he's probably telling the truth.
Yeah.
I'm going to go by his words. So, but he does want to harass people who wear masks outside, right?
Yeah.
And that's acceptable to harass people.
That should be the new normal now.
Okay. Was there ever a time where he thought that wasn't acceptable to harass somebody that you didn't agree with?
Telling us that people who disagree with them no longer have freedom of movement or association. They can't go to the movies or go to restaurants. If they dare leave their homes, they will be surrounded by mobs and threatened. It's happening. I can't really go to a lot of restaurants anymore because I feel that.
Oh.
I'm just curious. I'm putting it out there. I don't know the answer.
I think he did.
We haven't discussed this prior.
He did. He
What?
He said that he cannot go to restaurants anymore because he gets yelled at.
Oh, wow. Did he say that? Are you sure?
Yeah, he did.
But then if he said the opposite just recently, isn't that called hypocrisy?
Well,
understand.
it's called Not For Me.
Oh, yeah, it's called Not For Me. Yeah, you're right. It's called Fox News.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that old expression, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, doesn't apply to Tucker Carlson.
No.
Okay. Yeah, he's exempt because he's rich and successful and well-known. Okay, they shouldn't yell at him. Even though he espouses disgusting views, well, we should just accept it, right?
Yeah.
We see him walking down the street and sure, why not? Even though he has a rabid fan base, these mindless zombies. Yeah, you're right. We should accept everything he says, and everyone's got a right to their opinion.
These are walkers, not...
You're right. They're walkers. They're walkers. Also called biters. They bite it.
Yeah.
Biters, walkers. So, well, that's interesting to know. I'm glad that we're clear on his position on that. Oh, except that we're unclear on his position on that. So, all right.
So if you see somebody wearing a mask or they have a kid wearing a mask, then you should call child services, okay?
And or confront them directly.
Yeah, or confront them and keep calling them until somebody shows up.
So he's basically making public service announcements now, PSAs.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically asking for confrontation between people, and it's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
We'll have more Karens out there.
Whoa. What about Chads? Yeah. So he's basically fomenting violence.
Yeah.
He knows like the temperature of the country right now. He knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Right. And yet he's still going to exacerbate it by demanding that you respectfully confront people with I mean, is that how someone's going to take it? If you confront them because they have a mask on, they're going to take it as being peaceful, or probably not. And are they going to be peaceful when they confront somebody? Probably not. If they're a Tucker Carlson fan, they're going to be, maniacal, as you'd expect. So, yep, another case of him being an irresponsible buffoon.
Irresponsible. Sorry.
We'll bleep that out. So, yeah, that's one more, more bad advice from Fox News. Even though, his own network is behind the idea of wearing masks.
Several of them, even Sean Hannity came out and said it's a good idea to wear a mask.
They've all changed their tune since the time when they said, it's as bad as the flu. It's no different than the flu, right? It's all the same. And what was the medicine they were trying to peddle?
Yeah, I remember that one. It's I can't remember.
Yeah,
can't remember.
Yeah, they peddled it for no reason other than Trump peddled it.
Yeah,
and
what was it called? I can't remember it.
All right, well, folks, you can look it up.
Yeah.
Either way, but they've come a long way. They've come a very long way. Probably the lawsuits kind of changed their tune, but
when there is a chance of you losing money, you kind of change your views.
You're right. Advertisers, being dropped. So,
just like election fraud was there until they started suing them.
Yeah, and then what happened? Same thing with Newsmax, right?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, there's no election fraud anymore. So
it was a legitimate election.
Yeah.
Case closed.
Case closed.
Before any investigation, case closed. So, anyways, that's our PSA, folks.
Yeah, I mean, as far as these nut jobs go, there's another story.
Let's talk about it. All right, so continuing with the insanity of this party, the Republican Party. So we have Tucker Carlson on one hand. On the other hand, we have a representative from California.
California named Don Wagner.
Okay, let's see her story. What happened with this guy?
Is there any in the vaccine? We heard about an injection of a tracking device. Is that being done anywhere? In Orange County?
I'm sorry, I just have to compose myself. There's not a vaccine with a tracking device embedded in it that I know of exists in the world. Period.
So this guy asked one of the medical personnel in the county a very serious question.
Yeah, sounds
with a very serious face.
Yeah.
With all the hand gestures, pointing fingers, things like that. He looked very serious, actually.
Yeah, it sounds serious.
Yeah. He asked him, these vaccines that we're giving to people is on voluntary basis.
Mm-hmm.
People are asking for these.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any tracking devices embedded in the
At which
vaccine?
point the doctor had to cover his microphone and try to compose himself.
He even said it that, I'm sorry, I had to compose myself.
This is how unserious this party is. For a representative to ask a question like that of a medical professional, Are they tracking their patients with what chips? This is what you get with a party like this. They have completely lost their mind.
This guy Don Wagner owns a device like this.
Yep. This right here.
Yeah.
So if you want to be tracked,
this thing is tracking you all the time. It's probably listening to us right now.
Probably so. I mean, every website you go to tracks you. Look, you're being tracked, all right?
He's probably has a Twitter account or Facebook account.
Yeah.
Where he goes and puts his information out there himself.
That's right. I mean, they may be able to track his car. Who knows? And with a chip in his credit card.
New cars have trackers in them.
Oh, and this is what they're worried about.
And he's worried about vaccines have tracking device.
And that's why we say that party's off the rails.
And then we wonder why this party is not full of nutcases.
It's just off the spectrum. Crazy. I mean, didn't even say it in jest, as a joke. It was a completely serious question.
I mean, it was totally serious. He asked it once, and then he's like, okay, I think I got this one, and I need to keep going with this.
Yeah.
Press him a little more.
Okay. Well, yeah, he was trying his dime store, lawyering, or whatever you want to call it. Very, very low quality stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this is
but this is where we are.
Oh man, I mean, this is the stuff. I mean, these are the people who are called leaders in
this is the Trump era. This is what you get in the Trump era. You get conspiracy theory after conspiracy theory. You have unserious people asking unserious questions.
Yeah.
And the rest of us are just here scratching our heads. It's like, I don't know what we're doing here.
I mean, I don't know what he expected the doctor to say.
Even if it was true.
Even if it was true, he's not going to tell you.
Oh, is he under oath? Maybe he thought he wouldn't lie under oath.
I don't know.
So, yeah, this is the quality of those representatives. So, congratulations, whoever voted for this guy.
And they say, these people are the smartest people. Obviously not.
Only the finest people, the best people. Yeah. So we thought that'd be a little bit of laughter.
Yeah.
A little bit of levity.
We thought we give you this on a little lighter note. I thought it was funny. I could not compose myself.
Yeah. Obviously, you hear us right now. So anyway, you're welcome.